Hey, what's up, guys? It is Jordy, and I'm bringing you a NBA video for tomorrow's slate. There's a bunch of games on tomorrow, actually. Let's take a look really quick. I think there's... Let's see. So tomorrow we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games tomorrow. There's a lot of good games on. There is a lot of picks that I want that I know are going to be available, but I don't have them yet. Some picks to look out for. Honorable mentions: Luka Doncic's threes at 3.5 or 4.5. I'd take him at still. Keep an eye out for that. And yeah, keep an eye out for anything of that sort. But yeah, I mean, today was kind of a bummer all around. Really close, but not anything I was looking for. Yesterday, our picks, we went 0-4. I mean, it was a rough one. Malik Beasley, he's commanding the second group. He played 29 minutes tonight, so it wasn't like a minute thing. But yeah, he just couldn't get it going. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So he was pretty far off that PRA. We took his, and then Cade Cunningham's rebounds, assists. He couldn't get that done. He got pretty close. He got to 13, but still not what we're looking for. Curry. This was just not a great game. He was kind of forced into a facilitator role, and then they just kind of blew him out. It was 130 to 104. Cam Johnson, he missed by 1. Rashawn Holmes missed by 1, and CJ McCollum missed by 1. So it was a close day all in all. The only pick I got right was Luka Doncic's threes, but I don't feel bad about the picks. I feel like, honestly, they were kind of okay-ish reads. I mean, the Detroit game was a very close game. Washington beat them, so it wasn't like a stomp or anything like that, but close day, I guess you could say, but not what we were looking for. But tonight I'm doing something probably pretty stupid and I'll show you what. But I've got 4 picks for you. 4 of them are really like on underdog, I'm not gonna lie. There are 4 picks I really like on underdog, and I'm going to show you how much I like them, because this is a little insane, but I'm shooting for it here. I put a little bag on this. I went at this with 160 for 1,500 win. So God willing, I mean, it'd be nice. But I've got Max Strus over 10.5 points, Trae Young over 10.5 assists, Immanuel Quickley over 4.5 assists, and Caris LeVert over 19.5 PRA. So I feel good about these. I'm going to break them down and tell you why I like them. A lot of these aren't available yet on Prize Picks. Strus is at 11.5, and then the only other pick I really like on the board for Prize Picks tonight is Jabari Smith Jr.'s threes. So you can look around. There's some other stuff in here that has potential for sure. Darius Garland is probably going to get a huge minute share bump because Donovan Mitchell is out. Not like he doesn't get minutes anyway, but he's going to get a big, usage bump, I guess you could say. But yeah, I mean, I'm shooting for the stars here with this one. I feel really, really good about it. Trae Young is questionable, but they're saying that he's going to play. He played the last game, and he played really well. He had 12 assists, and he went for like 30 points, 35 points against Orlando. Charlotte, not Orlando. Big difference. But I feel good about his assists. The 10.5 assists are a minus 139 to go over. I guess we'll just start breaking this down. Yeah, before we get into this breakdown, if you don't mind, like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. But yeah, I mean, Trae Young, this looks really good. It's going to be a tough matchup, but he's hit this twice against them. He's gone for 12 and 14 against the Clippers in the past. It's a tough matchup. It's going to be a fun game. Should be, let's see. Let's pull up the odds on this one. Let's see what we're looking at for the total here. So the total, the Clippers are favored by only 3.5 and a 232.5 over under. So this should be a really fun game. So I tried to pick some fast-paced, fun matchups for this slip, and yeah, I mean, I'm really stoked about this Cleveland matchup too. 244.5 over under with a 1.5 point favorite. No Mitchell, so it's gonna be a fun game. Memphis is tough. I'm really excited to watch this one. So I picked out some plays that I feel like have a really good shot. So hopefully, I mean, I put all my confidence in this slip tonight. I took my time on it. So I really like Trae Young tonight. He's gone over this 34 out of 61 games, 56% of the season. Over the last 20, he's gone over this 11 out of his last 20, and he's really starting to put the assists together right now. So that's why I kind of want to follow this trend. 14th in assists allowed to point guards. I think he can get it going. Ben Simmons is a game time decision. Clint Capella is as well. Like I said, Trae Young is, but they're saying he's expected to make his second straight appearance, despite dealing with an Achilles tendonitis. He logged 35 minutes in his most recent outing, so I don't think that he'll be. It says he's unlikely to receive increased playing time if he's upgraded to be available. So I don't think he's gonna miss. I think it's just one of those questionable tags because he has a lingering injury. I pray I'm right, or if not, then they'll just probably refund the slip anyway. But no Jalen Johnson, so that's why I'm really on the Caris LeVert ball. So I like Trae Young's assists. He's averaging 20 potential assists per game right now. It's insane. So to get this at 10.5 on Underdog is a steal. You're never going to find that on Prize Picks unless it's a goblin. But Underdog, they're hooking it up right now, man. It's a good platform right now. I've been really enjoying it. And I'm risking my bankroll here. So, So taking that over, and then Caris LeVert here. I feel really good about this. I know it's a tough scoring matchup. 9th in points allowed, 4th in assists. I took the full PRA here. I'll show you why. Let's see here if I can get to it. Okay, so he's hit this PRA in the most recent matchup. He went for 25. This is when he was with Cleveland, but he hasn't done it with Atlanta yet. But if you take a look at this, he's gone over this in 7 out of his last 8 games. He's really been killing it, man. Like he looks good with them. And obviously with Jalen Johnson being out, it helps a lot with him getting the usage. So I think it looks good, man. Larry Nance is out as well, so that's just another thing. But Clint Capella's a game time decision. I kind of hope Clint plays because he's a good rebounder. But he ended up sitting out the last game. I took him in for like personal family reasons or something. But Caris LeVert over the last 10 games has been really looking sharp. So I'm taking a chance on him. I really hope he doesn't let me down. It's going to be a fun game. He's good in physical games like this. He played great against OKC, great against Milwaukee, played great against Indiana the second time around. So he's putting it together. Trae Young is great at getting these guys involved. So 4th in assists and rebounds allowed, 9th in points. So I feel good about it. He just barely missed it in the one and then hit it in the other. So we'll see. That was on a 23-minute share as well with Cleveland. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm taking it over. If we take a look at these, I'll show you these on Daily Grind. So for Trae Young, I don't know if they have him up here. They do, but they don't have the assists up here. So let's refresh it. Nothing on the assists because I don't know why. They like his threes over 2.5. I mean, that is low for Trae. But let's take a look at Caris, see if they have him up here. His PRA is a -130. I'm praying to God he really does well in this one. I'm going to be sweating tomorrow, guys. My hands are going to be clenched on that phone. I'm going to be glued to it for sure. But, I mean, it could be a really good night. So I'm praying for that for sure. But LeVert, it's looking good. -130. Like I said, really taking my time on the slip tonight. Max Strus. This is really going to be a gamble because DeAndre Hunter is a game time decision with an illness. They're saying it's looking like he's going to play. I don't know how many minutes he'll be available for. I'm expecting him to just play his full minute share. If you take a look at this, without DeAndre Hunter, he's hit it once and missed it once in the head-to-head. And recently, I mean, it's been just the regular kind of Max Strus stuff, right? But, without him, he's definitely getting a bigger minute share. And then with him, you can see here that he actually plays better when he's available for some reason. He comes off the bench and just goes nuclear. So he's not going to start. This is going to be the sweat of the day for sure, but it's at 10.5, and 10.5 is a really good number for him. 11 is like a sweet spot that he hits a lot. If you take a look at this, he's hit it 8 out of 12 games. That's with DeAndre Hunter being on the team. So I don't know. He plays better with DeAndre Hunter on the team. I mean, maybe it just takes a little bit of pressure off him coming off the bench. But he's shooting a whole bunch of threes, man. So if he can just get it going tomorrow, I'm praying it's one of those Max Strus games where he just goes ham. It's a great matchup. 30th in points allowed to small forwards, giving up 26.5 a game. We just need 11. So I'm really banking on this one to go. We can take a look at this for the odds. Let's see here, Max Strus. It's a -140. So 54.44% chance. Everyone's got this at a -130 or higher. Unless it's at 11.5, then it's the under. But I mean, it's on Prize Picks at 11.5. I'm going to take it at 11.5 just to throw some good luck into the mix. But I mean, you go with your gut, but I do like it at 11. It's obviously not hitting as much. We can take a look at it here at 11.5. He's missed it in 2 head-to-heads just by 0.5. He's missed it in a lot of games by 0.5, but 31% hit rate on that versus a 42% hit rate. But over his last 5, he's been getting it going a little bit. Obviously, with the extended minutes, it's helped. If DeAndre Hunter doesn't play, he's going to get even more time, so that would be nice. But hopefully he can just get it going regardless. No Donovan Mitchell means they're going to be looking for all these different guys to come in and score. So he's a guy that can come in and score. Max Strus is a pretty solid player. So, yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm thinking he can get it done. No Santi Aldama, Jaren Jackson Jr. Is a game time decision. That would be huge because he's like in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. He's a force down in the paint. So not having him would be big. I hope they have him because it would make the game closer. But hopefully maybe Strus can get in there and get some layups. I don't know. I'm just throwing all sorts of stuff out there. Immanuel Quickley. This one looks really solid to me. Since he's been back, obviously his minutes have gone up. Now he's at about 30 minutes a game finally. He's playing a full minute share, and I think this looks really good. This is going to be a fun game as well. If we take a look at this one, let's see here. So this is a 232.5 over-under with a 2-point favorite to the Jazz. So all close, high-scoring games. I feel really good about these ones. So for, let's see, for Immanuel Quickley here, he's gone over this 56% of the season. Obviously, he's had a shorter season. He's hit this 14 out of 25 games so far. He hit it in his last head-to-head. Obviously, these 2 games, it just wasn't going. But, you know, one of them was with the Knicks, and then one of them, it looks like they got blown out 145 to 113. And that most recent game, he hit it. So over the last 20 games, he's really been getting the assists going. He's averaging 9.6 potential assists per game over the last 20. Over the last 10, 9.8. He's really handling the ball a lot. Obviously, you know, he's their point guard. Great matchup for him. 28th in assists allowed, value of 10. So there's a lot of potential for him to hit this. If it's a big, high-scoring, fast game, I hope it's like overtime, neck-and-neck-ish type game, and I hope it's a high-paced game because there's always great opportunity for more scoring. So the Toronto Raptors are 13th in pace versus Utah, who are 20th. So it should be a fun game. It should be a great game. Obviously, with the Jazz or any of these teams, there's a lot of potential for blowouts either way because these guys are good at scoring, but they can't play defense. Scotty Barnes is a game-time decision. There's no Jakob Portal, no Jacoby Walter. Ochai Agbaji is a game-time decision. Grady Dick's out. Brandon Ingram's out. So it's going to be a lot of riding on Immanuel Quickley. And I'm expecting him to facilitate because, I mean, if you take a look here, without Scotty Barnes, let's see if he's played without him here. Without Scotty Barnes, he's gotten this done a lot. So he's hit it once and just barely missed it in 2 games here in 2024. And as you can see, over the last 5, he's gone over this 3 out of his last 5 without Scotty. So let's take a look at what's going on with Scotty. Was unable to play Wednesday, or the 76ers with an aggravated right hand injury. So who knows? That doesn't sound good. That's a shooting hand. So if he doesn't play, that I honestly think it's good, not great, obviously, but that's probably why the total is so close. Ochai Agbaji is questionable. He's in jeopardy of missing his 7th consecutive game. So they could be without both of those guys, and no Grady Dick. I think Quickley's going to have to facilitate to get this going. So that's what I'm going with. Let's take a look at Quickley's odds real quick. Minus 136, a 53% chance. So all of these have really, really good odds, and I'm in. I'm all in. I'm pushing all the chips in on this one. So that's going to be my slip, guys. Like I said, these are really the only 2 I'm feeling good about on Prize Picks. Strus being just kind of like a good luck roll, and then I'll show you why I am liking Jabari Smith for the 3-pointers here. I mean, this one's just like a play I use a lot. He can hit threes, man. Like he can get going. He's hit it 50% of the season, 22 out of 44 games. So it's kind of a 50-50 shot, but he does get in his stride sometimes and gets this one going. So in the head-to-head, he's hit 3 of 6 and 11 out of his last 20. So go with your gut on this one. But there's really not a lot of good plays on Prize Picks tonight. And I was looking through Underdog, man, and my eyes were just like seeing dollar signs. So yeah, I mean, I feel good about all these plays. Hopefully these are some fun games tomorrow. Starting at 6:30 tomorrow, I will be sweating my you-know-what off. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun day, though. I'm excited. It's going to be one of the most thrilling, prop sessions I've had in a minute. So good luck to you guys tomorrow. If you tail this, good luck. I hope you guys have a great night. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.